It's like a ball in the throat. You rock for cover and the heat while on they do what they say what they mean. One thing leads to another. Tell me something wrong, I know I listen too long, but then one thing leads to another.
Morning Boombox, 100 Mix FM, The Fix with One Thing Leads to Another.
Fix.
Right here on a Monday morning. Sports guy Mike DeLon hanging out with you. You all right over there?
Take that.
Little B2K earlier with Diddy.
Yeah.
Little take that.
Like, dude, like, really, where does he get the idea? He said, make me want to stand like a pool stick.
Yeah, I don't know where he gets some of his...
that analogy, I'm like, oh.
Some of them are brilliant, I give you that. Yeah. So, baby names. So, back in the day, okay, and I'm not saying this because it's my name, because growing up, I hated my name. I hated the name Michael.
Did you?
Because there were so many other Michaels from the time that I could remember in like third or fourth grade, you know, and that's even kind of pushing it. It's probably more like fifth grade. But from the time that I could remember, there was always so many Michaels in my class and in the school. It was just such a popular name. So back then it was like Michael, Jonathan was very popular, Thomas, very, you know, common names, Bible names, you know, whatever. Things have definitely changed.
Oh, yeah. And it's like Tiffany, too, like one of the girliest names ever. And I didn't know a lot of Tiffany's growing up, except for one or two, Tiffany Trot, Tiffany Secret. And that was it. It was us three. You know, that's all the Tiffany's I knew. And then, of course, Benji's girlfriend, Tiffany, you know, the little dog. And back then I was like, hey, my name is popular.
Right.
No, but yeah, Michael is definitely a.
Oh, man. Like, and then I got to high school and it was even worse, man. It was just like, because one, I'm from New York and I went to Catholic school.
Oh,
so you had Irish Catholic, Italian Catholics. So, you know, there were at least 2 to 3 Michaels in each class.
Yeah.
So it was just at that point, I was like, my mind was like, I had enough. But I always wanted my name to be Dominic. Like when I was a kid, I always wanted to. Like I was telling my mother, why didn't you name me Dominic? Nobody's named Dominic, you know. But anyway,
hence. Let me tell y'all, Mike's oldest son is Dominic.
So
Mike really likes that name.
So this is definitely a weird moment in history, and I guess some people wanted to be reminded of it every day for the rest of their lives, y'all, because the baby website, The Bump, posted a list of the 100 most popular baby names on its site this year. Now, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do the 10 most popular girls' names on The Bump. Okay.
Okay.
So it's Mila, Mila.
Okay.
Aaliyah, Aurora, Aria, R-I-A. Excuse me, A-R. I-A. Aria? Did I say that right?
Yeah, that's like the shop, the store.
Okay.
R-E-I.
Amelia, A-M-E-L-I-A. Ilania, E-L-I-A-N-A.
Okay, wait. Ileana,
is that what it is? Okay.
That's what it is.
See, I'm looking at it as like an Italian name.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
There you go.
Ileana, yeah.
Right. All right. Nova. Our family members have a dog named Nova.
Yeah, I have a car.
Yeah, right. Caden, Molly, and Ivy. Okay.
Okay.
Now, what I'm going to tell you is this name barely broke the top 100, but it's on the list, and you're not going to believe it. Corona made the list of the top girls' names.
Stop it.
Now it barely broke the list. It's in 100th place. So don't expect to see too many Coronas out there in the near future, but it's more popular obviously than it used to be.
Stop it. Any one of you parents that named your child Corona, Where'd you go, Mike?
I had to shut the curtain. The light was coming in. It was screwing up my lighting. Sorry.
You either got really drunk and decided, oh shit, that was a Corona move, or you, coronavirus.
How are you gonna name your child Corona?
Right
now,
it's 12-pack of those. Like, what?
and it's on the girls. It's on the girls list.
That
Corona
too.
didn't make the boys list. Thank Jesus. But the most popular names for boys this year are Braxton, Zion, and I don't know if that has anything to do with Zion Williamson. I don't know.
Okay,
it's just crazy that's that popular. But I know it has Bible reference as well. So
yeah,
Hunter, Kai, Kai. Is that right? Kai.
Yep,
That's that right?
Kai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Urban
Outfitters.
You. I was thinking cowboy, but okay.
See, it works.
Logan, Elliot.
Yeah,
that's what I think of when I see that name. Liam, and I think of Liam Neeson every time I think of that.
And I think of his wife that ran into the tree. I'm sorry.
Right? Oh my God. I have a specific set of skills. Okay, Liam. Whatever you say. Lucas, and actually the number 10 most popular boy's name is River. Now, when I see River, I think of River Phoenix.
Yep. Yeah.
But that's not a name that you hear or have heard in quite some time, especially since he passed.
Right.
So.
And see, the boys' names weren't too bad. I kind of liked all the guys' names that you just said. Kai, Logan, River.
Right.
I like those kind of names. But yeah, I like them. Guys' names are never too over the extraordinary. I thought Kobe was going to be on the list. Where's Kobe at on that list?
Honestly, I have it pulled up, and I don't know. These are the girls. Let me see on the boys if Kobe made the list. So I gave you River. So Atlas, oh my God.
Oh no.
Atlas is number 11. Asher is number 12. Oh my word. So let's see. I'm trying to see if Kobe's on here. Hudson is 29. That's an interesting name. I think of a river when I see that one.
Yeah.
I don't see Kobe on here.
That's shocking.
Lennox is on this list. There's some very interesting names. And what's funny is you get down to 61 and then you finally see like this normal name. Henry. William came in at 68 and Michael is at 74.
Okay, see, we did good though. When we named our kids, your boys have normal names.
Right.
I tried to do my kids normal, but Tasia got jacked up because Tasia is not a normal name. You see it now more common, and the way that they spell it, and the way they spell it. But Christopher, his spelling is so jacked up. He's like, "Are you serious?"
Like thanks.
Oh yeah, I did it bad, and he's like, I think both of them are just like, you know what? Middle finger to you, Mom.
Right. So Kobe did not make the list.
Wow.
Shockingly, I thought he'd be somewhere at the bottom somewhere or something, but yeah, he is.
I thought for sure he'd be on there. That's crazy.
Andrew is 82. Anthony came in at 85. So all the regular normal names are like way down on the list. Like if your name ain't like Boom Bump, you're not making the top 10.
If your name ain't
right,
yeah,
right. Like if your name ain't, it's crazy. All right. So we got Bruce Springsteen, Doobie Brothers by request, and Jane Child, as well as Ja Rule and B Brown. All that coming up next right here on the Morning Boombox. Sports guy Mike DeLon hanging out with you on 100 Mix FM. Don't go anywhere, y'all. The Boss coming up next.
Was a big baseball player back in high school. He could throw that speedball by you, make you look like a fool, boy. We went back inside, sat down, had a few drinks, but all we kept talking about was glory days. Well, let pass you by, glory days, and the wind of the young girl's eye, glory days. Well, there's a girl that lives up the block. Back in school, she could turn all the boys' heads. Sometimes on a Friday, I'll stop by and have a few drinks. After she put her kids to bed, her and her husband Bobby, well, they split up. I guess it's 2 years gone by now. We just sit around talking about the old times. She says when she feels like crying, she starts laughing, thinking about glory days. Yeah, they'll pass you by, glory days, and the wind of the young girl's eye, glory days, glory days. Oh, watch the work, round it now. Think I'm going down to the well tonight, and I'm gonna drink till I get my fill. And I hope when I get old I don't sit around thinking about it, but I probably will. Yeah, just sitting back, trying to recapture a little of the glory of. Well, the time slips away and leaves you with nothing, mister, but boring stories of glory days. Yeah, they'll pass you by, glory days, and the wind of the young girl's eye, glory days, glory days. Yeah, they'll pass you by, glory days, and the wind of the young girl's eye, glory days, glory days. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Come on now. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah. All right. Come on now. Woo. 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 All right, boys. Keep it rocking now. Keep on going. We're going home now. Bring it home. When the sun comes up on a sleepy little town down around San Antonio, and the folks surprised them for another day, round about their home. The people of the town are strange, and the proud of where they came. Where you talking about the time ago? Oh, oh, oh. Time ago. Well, the preacher and the teacher, no, they are gossip. They are the talk of the town. When the gossip gets to flying, they ain't lying. When the sun goes falling down, say that the father's insane, and they're Mrs. Perkins again. We're talking about the time ago. Oh, oh, oh. Time ago. Every day there's a new thing coming. The ways of the already of you. The sheriff and his buddies with a samurai sword. You can even hear the music at night. And though it's a part of the Lone Star State, people don't seem to care.
You're listening to 100 Mix FM, the best mix of hit music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Yeah, this how it's going down.
All we need is a stage,
yeah. Come on. It's on and popping, baby. The Last Temptation. He's back. Y'all know what I'm talking about. To the world over.
And I know you're getting bored.
Come on.
Dealing with it.
Come on.
You miss my loving, my talking, I'm loving. And I know you're getting bored. Dealing with it. I know you miss my loving, my talking, I'm loving. And I know
you're
you're
living your life faithfully, safely away from me. For
you miss being next to me? Don't you? Don't let our love haunt you. Lust for what you want and go for your guns and back out on anyone tries to interfere or intervene. And me peeling your wide body out of them tight jeans. Wrist on freeze, seats on lean, shoes 19, coming through in that new Bentley thing. Talk to the town, tease the city. You and I make headlines like Lowe and Diddy or Bob and Whitney. I'm here cause the Lord sent me. Pound like a pugilist, grin real devilish and freak bad. You will get the story. I know you're getting bored and you ain't getting your horny no more, is it? Cause when it's all said and done, it's me.
Loving, thugging you, and they don't get bored. Dealing with it. I know you miss my loving, my thugging, thug loving. And I know you're getting bored. Dealing with it. I know you miss my loving, my thugging, thug loving. And I know
sweet thing, I'm living it. Won't you let you live it a little bit? I know a stressful relationship is hard to deal with, but here's how you deal with it. On your weekly visits, use a code name to protect the innocent. Maybe I'm too generous, generally believing that all women want me, they don't wanna get even. But who do you believe in? Is it money or God? Betrayal, trust, this thing of vows should be secretly held sacred. Cause I love it when you pop your body, move your body, drink a bowl of Bacardi and run up alongside me. I love to see you wild and free, but occasionally you get cold, wet feet. And all it means to me is you need my heat. It's when it's said and done, you're gonna want me.
Loving, thugging you, and they don't get bored. Dealing with it.
Yeah.
You miss my loving, my thugging, thug loving. And I know you're getting bored. Dealing with it. You miss my loving, my thugging, thug loving. And I know you're
baby girl, I'm holding your love high. The ransom for you, she could be priceless. Cause you've been getting at me in many ways. Now tell your men to watch his back and duck from strays. Cause I've been in a rage lately. Hoping God will forgive me for all the sin and all the women, all the drama I've been in. And this is just the beginning. I hope you so you can see that ain't built like me. The black sheep of my family. But we one and the same. That's why we get along, drink off and get it on. When we make love, look at something like soft porn. Tell me, baby, do you really wanna go home to him? But the brightest of days just look dim. With a loser, baby, you can't win. When it's all said and done, you're gonna need me.
loving, thugging you, and they don't get bored. Dealing with it. Come on, you miss my loving, my thugging, thug loving. And I know you're getting bored. Dealing with it. You miss my loving, my thugging, thug loving. And I know you're getting bored, baby.
Yeah, IG, I know y'all rule.
Pete Brown. Yeah. Morning Boombox. 100 Mix FM. Got some thug loving. Ja Rule. Pete Brown.
I thought for sure you were paying
Murder
us
Inc.
the first week.
Ain't heard none of these fools in a while.
It's been a minute.
I mean, Irv has been around still doing stuff, but when was the last time you heard Ja?
Ja running his mouth right now.
Is he really?
Oh yeah, him and he's trying to bring back the Eminem diss and all that. Like, dude, that was like the 90s.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he's trying to bring some stuff back up. He's just retarded.
Stop it.
Cookie
That's
Monster.
That was every time, and you ruined that for me because Cookie Monster was my favorite dude on Sesame Street. And now every time I see Cookie, I think of stupid Ja going, Rue baby. Cookie baby.
See?
So Delana's got some random facts for our Monday. D, what do you got?
I do. Got some random facts. Let me get the tablet open here.
Okay.
Yeah,
oh my God. Now my stomach hurts.
I'm sorry. I do it to you every time.
He does sound like Cookie Monster, though.
He does.
I gotta say.
All right, guys. I got your random facts for this Monday. All right. I think we're going to go with Phil Robertson. Y'all know him from the Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
He's actually a football player.
Yeah.
He played quarterback at Louisiana Tech University in the late 60s. Now, if you guys don't realize who I'm talking about the dad.
Right.
All right. This is the dad. He left school early to focus on duck hunting, which opened up the spot for backup quarterback Terry Bradshaw.
That's right. Yeah. La Tech. And and you know what's crazy about Phil? Phil was actually really good. And to be honest with you, if Phil wouldn't have, I almost said ducked away, haha. If Phil wouldn't have walked away to concentrate on duck hunting, I don't think Terry would have ever started at Louisiana Tech, to be honest with you, because they said Phil was that good.
Yeah, I remember watching an episode of Duck Dynasty, and the mom, his wife, they dated all through college and even high school. She was telling the story, and even Terry Bradshaw actually was on the episode.
Right.
And I mean, he even said, "I would have not played if it wasn't for you and this duck hunting business of yours."
I'm telling you, they said he would show up like covered in mud. He'd have his like wading boots on. He didn't even have his uniform on. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Anyway, my bad. What else you got?
Looking like water boy. All right.
Foosball.
Right. All right. I'm a big fan of baby lotion. I don't know about anybody else. And there's only one brand I use.
Right.
Johnson & Johnson.
Okay.
All right. They were founded by 3 guys named Johnson, not 2, like the name implies. Actually, the 3 brothers were Robert, James, and Edward Johnson.
Huh. So they didn't name it Johnson, and Johnson.
Johnson. Yeah, they just went Johnson. It's a little confusing.
That probably would have sounded a little weird anyway.
Yeah, as weird as it sounds right now. All right. Yeah. All right, rainbows, you guys. You know, we always say, let's go find the pot of gold. Then the leprechaun. Rainbows are actually full circles.
Right.
You can't see the bottom half because of the ground. But if you could, you guys, it would go
all the way around. Yep.
All the way around you. All right. Paul McCartney, our dude, wrote the song Let It Be and then sent it to Aretha Franklin.
Oh.
I never knew this.
Me either.
Aretha recorded it, but she held up the release for so long, the Beatles said, screw you, and they decided to drop it themselves.
Wow. I didn't know that. Aretha, let it be. It's probably better they did it. I don't know. I don't know how that would have sounded coming from her.
That kind. Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she probably would have hit some big high note though, like let it be. You know what I mean? So yeah.
All right. And I got your last random fact for this Monday morning. A football player named Bobby Singh, all right, won a Super Bowl with the St. Louis Rams in 2000, an XFL championship with the LA Extreme in 2001, and a CFL championship in 2006 with the BC Lions. No other player has ever won all 3 championships.
Yeah, that's a really interesting fact. I found out about that, I want to say, about 6 months ago. That's when awesome. XFL. Yeah, I mean, how crazy is that? He actually won a Super Bowl, an XFL championship, which now may never come back unless somebody buys the rights to it because Vince says he's out.
Right.
And he has a CFL championship, so he's got a Grey Cup with the BC Lions. It's pretty impressive considering that nobody else has ever done it.
Right. All
righty.
Hey, real quick, I'm Mr. Sports Guy Mike. It's not it could be a random fact. I'm asking a question. Over the weekend, I saw a little presser that said Cam Newton was heading somewhere.
Yes, Cam Newton is actually heading to the New England Patriots. The team hasn't formally announced it yet, but sources say it's a 1-year deal that could be worth up to $7.5 million.
Wow.
So
okay,
depends on his performance and this, that, and the other thing. It's kind of an ironclad contract with the Patriots, so like they don't lose out. So if his knee, doesn't work right or he's not fully healed and yada yada, there's certain verbiage in the contract, from what I'm understanding, that will allow New England not to get screwed if something happens and he goes down. They won't have to pay him the full $7.5 million. But yeah, he is going to the Patriots because I don't see how Jarrett Stidham or Brian Hoyer were going to be able to get keep New England at glory. But Cam, I mean, if you can get back MVP year Cam, then I think, New England's got a really good shot, at kind of being in the hunt for playoffs and stuff like that.
At a run again.
Yeah, but he's got to be the MVP year where they went to the Super Bowl, lost to your Broncos.
Yeah, when he was a crybaby on the sideline.
Yeah, if he's that Cam,
that's our MVP.
then New England will be good to go, but we'll see what happens. So
we don't want to see MVP Cam. We don't want to see New England back in the Patriots.
Oh God, I really don't.
Playoffs.
I really don't. No.
Uh-uh.
I was really looking forward to them stinking up the joint, to be quite honest with you. So, All right, coming up
got the
next,
Raiders to do that.
Yeah, I got a list and how much of maybe some old electronics that you have in your house and how much you could get for them right here on the Morning Boombox. Got Adina Howard. Also got, what happened here? Okay. We got Adina Howard, Beastie Boys, and some Van Halen by request as well. If you want to get at us, hit us up, 888-9985 at 719-888-9985. You can text us or you can call us and let us know what you want to hear. We'll take your request and put it on the air for you. All right, y'all. Keep it locked. Morning Boombox right here on 100 Mix FM. Sports guy Mike DeLon hanging out with you. Don't go nowhere.
Inside, let you know that the man has got to deal with it. I don't care what they say. I'm not about to pay nobody's way, 'cause it's all about the dog in me. I want a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening, just like me. I need a roughneck brother that can satisfy me, just for me. If you are that kind of man, 'cause I'm that kind of girl. I got a freaky secret everybody sing, 'cause we don't give a damn about a thing. 'Cause I will be a freak until the day, until the dawn. And we can walk through the night till the early morn. Come on and I will take you around the hood on a gangster lean. 'Cause we can, any time of day, it's all good for me. Kind of slow, you gotta keep it up, now there you go. That's just one thing that a man must do. I'm packing all the flavor you need. I got you shook up on your knees, 'cause it's all about the dog in me. I want a freak in the morning, a freak in the evening, just like me. I can satisfy me, just for me. You are that kind of man, 'cause I'm that kind of girl. I got a freaky secret everybody sing, 'cause we don't give a damn about a thing. 'Cause I will be a freak until the day, until the dawn. And we can walk through the night till the early morn. Come on and I will take you around the hood on a gangster lean. 'Cause we can, any time of day, it's all good for me. Until the day, until the dawn, and we can walk through the night till the early morning.
You're listening to 100 Mix FM, the best mix of hit music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Well, now, don't you tell me to smile. You stick around and make it what you want. But numbers beyond what you keep down. Maybe it's because I'm so versatile. Style, profile, I said it always makes you back when I hear ooh child. From the Hudson River Ave to the now, I run the marathon to the very last mile. Well, if you battle me, I will revive. People always say my style is wild. You got calm, you got gal. Step to me, I'm a rap on fire. If you wanna battle, don't aim tonight. Coming from the 80s to check my style. Go ahead with my rhymes, I'll try. Cast you off into exile. Jazz and A-Wall, that's our team. Step inside the party, disrupt the whole scene. When it comes to beats, well, I'm a fiend. I like my shoulder with coffee and cream. Well, I gotta keep it going full steam. Too sweet to be, sour, too nice to be. When on the tough guy style, I'm not too keen. Try to change the world, I'm a plotting scheme. Mario C likes to keep it clean. Wanna shine like Gay so deep. Fun rapping, cause that's my dream. More deep for sticking to me. When it comes to envy, all is green. Jealous of the rhyme and the rhyme routine. Another dimension, new galaxy. Intergalactic planetary. From the family tree, you old school hip hop. You talk suits and relax the socks. The rise is spread just like a box. If the music is loud, like an electric shock. I am known to do the what? I'm so known for the Flintstone rock. Jammy D getting biz on the crop. Beatsy boys known to let the beat drop. Now when I let the beat, my name was Slop. If my rap shoot, my beats is stop. Step from the table when I start to chop. I'm all on my Jack DJ era. If you try to knock me, you'll get whacked. I'll stir fry you in my wok. You need to start shaking and your fingers pop like a bitch on the neck of Mr. Spock. Have you seen her? So bad and pretty, moving with a style and ease. And I feel love from across the room. Yes, it's love in the third degree. Ooh, baby, baby, won't you turn your head my way? Ooh, baby, baby, take a chance. You're old enough to dance the night away. Oh, dance the night away. Like what? Well, you're a beginner, but just watch that lady go. She's on fire, 'cause dancing gets her higher than anything else she knows. Ooh, baby, baby, won't you turn your head my way? escape from man's grasp. You're old enough to dance the night away. Oh, I'm gonna dance the night away. I have just closed my eyes again, climbed aboard the dream with a chain. Driver, take away my worries of today and leave tomorrow behind. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Fly me high through the starry skies, maybe to an astral plane. Cross the highways of fantasy. Help me to forget today's pain. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Though the dawn may be coming soon, there still may be some time. Fly me away to the bright side of the moon and meet me on the other side. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe you can get me through the night. Ooh, dream weaver, I believe we can reach the morning light. Dream weaver,
Morning Boombox, Gary Wright. Usually I don't go back into the 70s vault, but
Man, that was a good pick.
kind of dig me some Dreamweaver every once in a while.
That was a good pick. I like that song.
That's an oldie but a goodie. 100 Mix FM, sports guy Mike DeLon hanging out with you on a Monday. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, making us part of your day. So now, when you get to a certain age, you look back and you like. The other day, I found like an old flip phone, and I was like, "What am I doing? Like, how did this not get thrown away?" You know what I mean?
It's your little black book.
Right. You know what I mean? I'm like, what is this? Why do I still have this? And, there's always these, like, being a guy that's, had built my own studios, things that I have so much electronics sitting in my house that are needless, that have zero purpose. I have a laptop that probably weighs like 50 pounds. And it's in this tub, and I'm like, why do I still have this? Like, I guess I'm afraid to throw it away because it might have like some pictures I forgot about or something. Right. So I got to open up this laptop. Hopefully it'll boot up. It's probably got like Vista on it or
AOL dial-up.
Yeah, exactly. So I got to do that. But if you're like me and you're still holding on to, a few old CD players, hey, maybe you even have a VCR or like me have a flip phone lying around. Maybe just keep them until they hit collector's item status. Okay. So according to SWNS Digital, the average American could get about $200 for all of their old electronics they have in their house that they aren't using anymore. And when it comes to modern stuff, the best move is to sell it ASAP. Things like computers, smartphones, tablets, video game systems go down in value about 26% every year. So they also did a survey that found the average person who holds on to an old cell phone for more than a year after they get a new one, 1 in 10 people keep their old phones at least for 3 years, mostly as a backup. Now, do you do that?
Yeah, I keep one for a backup. Definitely.
You're not. You're never sure what could happen. You know what I mean? Phones are $1,000 now. You don't pay $1,000 up front, but over the next 2 years, you pay $1,000 because it's on your bill.
Right.
So to have that backup, first of all, $1,000, this phone better not break, better not do nothing, better go wrong with this phone. It ain't like back in the day where like your BlackBerry might have went out or something and you had, a spare from, 3 years ago.
No.
But I mean, so do you have any old electronics lying around?
No, I don't. But I have found cassette tapes.
Oh yeah.
I do have my record collection, but I do, but nothing like I think I have one turntable that I guess that would do it. That would be one. Yeah.
But that's become nostalgic now. Like if you go to Walmart, you can buy a record player now.
Yeah.
Where before you couldn't buy a record player. Like you better hope that like one of your aunties or one of your uncles had one if you wanted to listen to a record, just because they're not like it. Okay. So like our boy DJ Albie, he actually has needle on the record turntables at his house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the diamond needle, the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Because nowadays you just come out with a deck, you plug it into your laptop, rick, and off you go.
Yep.
You ain't got to worry about carrying crates of records like we did back in the day.
Yeah.
But, you don't see very many record players anymore. And I thought it was, cool when I went to Walmart. The only problem is like, they remind me of like those old Barbie record players.
like my first record player, the one that it was a suitcase when we were young. It was red and it was the we could take it up to our bedroom.
It was red and white and the cord went in the back underneath.
I have a picture on Facebook that I'm gonna send you today.
God.
Of me with rollers in my hair.
And a record player.
The record player sitting right in front of me. DJ started back then.
Right? It's been a minute. So there you go. If you have any electronics lying around, hey, gather them up. See what they're worth. You never know.
And take a picture with it and send it to us. Let us see
there
what
you go.
Got.
Absolutely.
Let us see what you guys have in the way of old school stuff, or if you have pictures with you and old electronics, send them in.
Absolutely. Send them to us at info@100mixfm.com and we'll get it and we'll show them. I'll be able to put them up on here.
Sweet. Yeah.
So you can see them right here where we're at. So
that's what's up.
All right. Coming up next, D's got stupid criminals to talk about. Apparently some drunk woman did some drunk things, but I'll let D tell you about that. On the other side of the break, Tesla, SWV, the cars, and Stevie Wonder all coming up next right here on the Morning Boombox on 100 Mix FM. Keep it locked, y'all.
People need not fly. So I took my earbuds to my hand and I waited to ask him why. He said you look like a fine outstanding young man. I think you do. So I took out my hand. I said, imagine that. We are working for you. Oh, signs everywhere. Signs fucking up the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that. Can't you read the signs? And the sign says anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped the fence and I yelled at the house, hey, what gives you the right to put up a fence and keep me out, or to keep Mother Nature in? If God was here, he'd tell it to your face, man, you're some kind of sinner. Signs everywhere, signs fucking up the scenery, breaking out mine. Do this, don't do that, get to read the signs. Oh, I say now, mister, can't you read? You got to have a certain time to your seat. You can't watch now, you can't read. You ain't supposed to be and the sign says you got to have a membership card to get inside. Says everybody welcome, come in and kneel down and pray. Then the pass around and play at the end of it all, and I didn't have a penny to pay. So I got me a pen and a paper, and I made up my own fucking sign. I said, thank you, Lord, for thinking about me. I'm alive and doing fine. Oh, signs everywhere, signs, fucking up the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, get to read the signs. Signs everywhere, signs, fucking up the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, get to read the signs.
I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you do, it's a feeling that I want to stay. 'Cause my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the calling here is you. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control. Then something takes over me. In a day, it looks so by my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your love is time after time, I try to fight it. Your love is strong, it keeps on holding on. Resistance is down when you're around, time's fading. In my condition, I don't want to be alone. But my heart starts beating triple time because of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the bother here is you. Oh, I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control. It's something takes over me. In a day, it looks so amazing. It's not a face. I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me right off on my feet. Can't explain why your love it makes me real. I try hard to fight it. No way can I deny it. Your love so sweet, knocks me off my feet. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, then something takes over me. In a day, you look so amazing. It's not a face. I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your love it makes me real. I get so weak, blood starts racing through my veins. I get so weak, boy, it's something I can't explain. I get so something about the way you do the things you do. It knocks me right off of my feet. I can't explain why your love it makes me real. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control, then something takes over me. In a day, you look so amazing. It's not a face. I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet.
You're listening to 100 Mix FM, the best mix of hit music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Call up Ringo, hang up the phone to let me know you made it home. Don't want nothing to be wrong with part-time lover. If she's with me, I'll blink the lights to let you know tonight's the night for me and you, my part-time lover. We are undercover fashion on the run, chasing love up against the sun. We are strangers finding lovers by night, knowing it's so wrong, feeling so right. If I'm with friends and we should meet, just pass me by, don't even speak. I know the word is sweet when part-time lovers. But if there's some emergency, have a male friend to ask for me, so then she won't be to you, my part-time lover. We are undercover fashion on the run, chasing love up against the sun. We are strangers by day, lovers by night, knowing it's so wrong, but feeling so right. Undercover fashion on the run, yeah, chasing love up against the sun. We are strangers by day, lovers by night, knowing it's so wrong, feeling so right. I got something that I must tell. Last night, someone rang our doorbell, and it was not you, my part-time lover. And then a man called our exchange, but didn't want to leave his name. I guess that you can play the game of part-time lovers. You and me, part-time lovers. But she and he, part-time lovers. I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep. Doesn't matter where you've been, as long as it was deep, yeah. You always knew you very well, and you look so fancy, I can tell. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to bleed. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind, yeah. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to please. someone to feed. I guess you're just what I needed. Just what I needed. I needed someone to please. Yeah, yeah. So feed me. You're just what I needed.
Morning Boombox, 100 Mix FM, the car.
Yo, the car.
With just what I needed. It is Monday, 7:30 Mountain Time, right here, June 29th. Sports guy Mike DeLon hanging out with you.
Dude, when you say the date like that, I'm just like, whoa.
June 29th?
I'm 2 years. I'm about 2 years from 50 years old.
Oh, wow.
You're over 50, huh?
Yeah, I'm 51.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't normally say that out loud on air.
Dude, we don't have to though. Look how good we look.
But hey man, black don't crack.
And black don't crack.
Right? Yo, so remember I was trying to get you to hook me up with a barber?
Yeah.
Taken care of. Got it done.
Who did
brand new dude that I found. Has been doing it for quite a while. Former Marine. Yeah, man. And me and this dude, so we gonna hook you up, Al. I'm gonna make sure that the people know about you. But more about that at another time. But yeah, finally got, he hooked up the stash, got it all right, got me lined up because
you look good.
It was getting a little crusty.
Yeah,
I don't know. Thank you. I really don't know how guys go through the unkept phase in order to get it long. I can't do it. I tried. It was like 2 weeks, and I was looking in the mirror, and I was like, man, this hair is all it just looked nasty and nappy to me. And I'm like, look, I give you guys who have long, thick beards, I give y'all credit because I lasted 2 weeks and I threw my hands up. I said, I need a barber. Somebody please thin out. But I'm going to keep it like this because the wife likes it.
That's a good look on you.
And she was like, I like it better than the chin strap. It just, gives more depth to your face. And I was like, all right. So I'm going to keep it like this. I can't. And I don't know how them Duck Dynasty guys do that, man. What is up with that? You were talking about Phil Robertson earlier, and I'm thinking, there's no way because it gets to a point where your face just looks gross.
Dude, I'd be afraid that something was living in my beard.
Like these dudes are like, and it's no big deal to them. They're just touching it and doing this too. I'm like, nah, nope. I'm like, your face is nappy.
Like, absolutely not.
Comb your face, please. All right. Speaking of nasty, there's always some stupid criminals and some say what stories out there. And DeLon's got one for us. What do you got, D?
Man, I've got my say what story.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So check it out, guys. There's a 38-year-old guy named Frederick Turner. And he was driving drunk in his pickup truck in Coweta County, Georgia. Uh-oh. Man, see, don't do that, man.
Oh, yeah.
Last week when he crashed and flipped over.
Oh, dang.
So his 22-year-old friend, Jesse Walker, came to get him. But she was also driving drunk in her pickup truck.
Oh, my God.
And she crashed it into a ditch during the rescue mission.
Oh, my God.
Wait. The cops found both of them in Jesse's pickup with the cooler of Michelob Ultras. Frederick had brought with him when Jesse picked him up. They both were arrested for drunk driving.
Oh, now that is stupid criminals at its finest.
Wait, they had cold beers.
You really can't fault them for that, though. Like, I mean,
prepared.
You're in Coweta County in Georgia. So, I mean, got to keep them beers cold, man.
Man.
Oh, my God. That is something else.
Yeah. Stay out of Georgia, y'all. Don't drink and drive.
Dude, look, I get it. You trying to rescue your friend. But what possessed you to bring cold beer on a rescue mission? First of all, shame on you for getting in the car going, yeah, man, I'll come pick you up. I'd be like, hey man, I'm too drive to drunk, man. I can't come get you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
No, this fool gets in her pickup truck, probably drunker than the other dude.
probably.
Oh my!
I wish
God.
they would. I wish this article would have had their blood point, their BAC. That'd have been
Right?
great. That'd have been great.
God. Yeah, probably like 0.299 or 3 something. I'm sure it was high.
Yeah, very high.
All right, y'all. So it is Monday. And the nice things about Monday is Monday brings yes or BS.
Oh, no.
So that is coming up next. So make sure you stick around for that. You don't want to miss that. This is a very special 4th of July edition of Yes or BS.
All right.
So you don't want to miss out on that. I got U2, Rihanna, and Roxette. 3 quick songs, and then we'll be back, and we're going to do Yes or BS. Don't go anywhere, y'all. Morning Boombox right here on 100 Mix FM. Sports guy Mike DeLon hanging out with you. Don't go nowhere.
Nowhere.
The heart is a blue, shoots up through the stony ground. There's no room, no space to rent in this town. You're out of luck, and the reason that you had to care, the traffic is stuck, and you're not moving anywhere. You thought you found a friend to take you out of this place, someone you could lend a hand in return for grace. It's a beautiful day, sky falls, you feel like it's a beautiful day to let it get away on the road. But you've got no destination in the mind. In the maze of her imagination, your love is down. Even if that doesn't ring true, you've been all over, and it's been all over you. It's a beautiful day to let it get away. It's a beautiful day. Touch me, take me to that other place. Teach me, I know I'm not a hopeless case. See the world in green and blue. See China right in front of you. See the canyons broken by cloud. See the tuna fleets clearing the sea out. See the bedroom fires at night. See the oil fields at first light. And see the bird with a leaf in her mouth. After the flood, all the colors came out. It was a beautiful day to let it get away. Beautiful day. Touch me, take me to that other place. It's me. I know I'm not a hopeless case. What you don't have, you don't need it now. What you don't know, you can feel somehow. What you don't have, you don't need it now. Don't need it now. It was a beautiful day.
I'm obsessive when just one thought of you comes up. I'm aggressive just when thought of closing up. You got me stressing, incessantly pressing the issue. Cause every moment gone, you know I miss you. I'm the question, and you're of course the answer. Just hold me close, boy, cause I'm your tiny dancer. You make me shake and I'm never mistaken, but I can't control myself. Got me calling out for help. Ask me, someone help me. It's not healthy for me to feel this way. Oh, you are making this hard. I can't take it, see it don't feel right. SOS, please, someone help me. It's not healthy for me to feel this way. Oh, you are making this hard. You got me tossing and turning, can't sleep at night. This time, please, someone come and rescue me. Cause you on my mind, it's got me losing it. I'm lost, you got me looking for the rest of me. Love's testing me, but still I'm losing it. This time, please, someone come and rescue me. Cause you on my mind, it's got me losing it. I'm lost, you got me looking for the rest of me. Got the best of me, so now I'm losing it. Just the presence in it, second guess my sanity. Yes, it's a lesson, it's some based on my vanity. My time is up and that's when I see it get so hot. My common sense is out the door, can't seem to find the light. Take me high, you know it's sad you feel it right. Take me on my clutches, tie you in your arms tonight. I'm out with you, you got me head over heels. Oh, you keep me hanging on the way you make me feel. Ask me, someone help me. Help me, for me to feel this way. Oh, you are making you are. You got me tossing and turning, can't sleep at night. This time, please, someone come and rescue me. Cause you on my mind, cause you on my mind. You got me looking for the rest of me. Love's testing me, but still I'm losing it. This time, please, someone come and rescue me. Cause you on my mind. You got me looking for the rest of me. Got the best of me, so now I'm losing it. Boy, you know you got me feeling open. Boy, it doesn't have to words and spoken. I said, boy, I'm telling you, you got me open. I don't know what to do, it's true, I'm going crazy over you. I'm begging, SOS, please, somebody help me. Yeah. It's not healthy for me to feel this way.
Walking like a man, hitting like a hammer. She's a juvenile scam. Never was a quitter, tasted like a raindrop. She's got the look. Heavenly bound, cause heaven's got a number when she's spinning me around. Kissing is a color, her loving is a wild dog. She's got the look. 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 What in the world can make a brown-eyed girl turn blue? When everything I'll ever do, I do for you. And I go la 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 la. She's got the look. Fire in the eyes, naked to the bone as a lover's disguise. Banging on the head drum, shaking like a mad bull. She's got the look. Swaying to the band, moving like a hammer. She's a miracle man. Loving is the ocean, kissing is the wet sand. She's got the look. 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 What in the world can make a brown-eyed girl turn blue? When everything I'll ever do, I do for you. And I go la 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 la. She's got the look. Looking like a man, hitting like a hammer, she's a juvenile scam. Never was a quitter, tasting like a raindrop. She's got the look. And she goes na 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 na. She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look. What in the world can make a brown girl turn blue? When everything I'll ever do, I do for you. And I go la 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 la. She's got the look. What in the world can make you so good? When everything I'll ever do, I do for you. And I go la 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 la. Na 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 na. She's got the look.
Morning Boombox 100 Mix FM. Roxette with She's Got the Look. Sports guy Mike and Delon hanging out with you on a Monday. So,
Dude.
D, I was looking on the list of the popular kids' names, baby names, and I thought maybe one of your two names would be on there.
No.
Zip.
Are you really?
Dead serious. I was like, wow, Tiffany's not even on here? That I thought was weird.
That's really weird. Yeah,
But
that's really weird.
That's all right. I'm down. I'm all the way down to 75. So
for considering you hated your name.
right. Forever.
Right.
You know? All right.
Yeah.
So it is about that time
Oh God.
for us to play Yes or BS. That's
Well,
right.
What do you
This
mean for
is-
us to play? It's for time for me to play.
It is where I give D a statement and she decides yes, it's true, or no, it is total BS. And the theme, of course, is the 4th of July, which is coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
So that's basically the entire topic. So
Right.
we're gonna play some Price is Right music. The one show that my grandmother, I don't know what it was about this show. I would sit down when I was a kid because my grandmother used to babysit me, and I would sit and watch Price is Right with my grandmother. It was,
Me
and
too.
now it's like I still have a hard time with Drew Carey being the host of that thing. I really do. I'm okay with Wayne Brady being the host of Let's Make a Deal,
Yeah.
but yet I have a problem with Drew Carey. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, all right. Number one, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. America has July 4th all to itself. No other country in the world has its Independence Day on the 4th of July. Yes or BS?
I gotta say yes.
Gonna say yes? All right.
Yeah.
Judges? That is
All right.
correct. Belarus is July 3rd. I don't know what that is. And Venezuela's is the 5th, but no one else has it on the 4th. All right.
All right. All
Good
right.
job. 1 for 1.
America. America.
The term Declaration of Independence doesn't actually appear in the document. Yes or BS?
Yes.
All right, judges. That is correct. The
Yeah.
word declaration
Look.
is near the top, and the word independent is in there a few times, but not independence. So the Declaration of Independence wasn't the official name back then. It's just what we call it today.
Okay,
All right.
so check it out. I
Yeah.
quit. I'm already one for the day.
She's like, I'm out.
I already won from last week, so we're done.
All right, number 3, Denmark celebrates America's Independence Day each year to thank us for taking in so many immigrants. Yes or BS?
Oh my God. Yes.
All right, judges. That's actually correct. It's the only country that officially celebrates with us. They have a big party in a park, thousands of people. It's canceled this year, however, unfortunately, but They've done it since 1912.
Wow.
Just to thank the good old US of A.
Nice.
All right. Let's see what we got. Number 4. We've never had a president who was born on the 4th of July. Yes or BS?
BS.
Okay. Judges? That's actually correct. It's BS. Calvin Coolidge was born July 4th, 1872, and 3 former presidents have died on the 4th, actually. Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, both died on the same day, July 4th, 1826. Isn't that weird?
That's really weird.
And James Monroe died 5 years later on July 4th, 1831. Wow, D is 4 for 4, y'all.
Man,
I don't think you've ever been 4 for 4.
Ever.
All right. Last one. Let's see if you can get it perfect. All combined, people in the U.S. spend over $1 billion on fireworks last year. Yes or BS?
I'm going to say yes.
All right, judges. 5 for 5. Yes, actually, consumers alone spent $1 billion plus $375 million was spent on professional grade fireworks for all the displays around the country in 2019. So $1,375 million. That's insane.
That's
5
nuts.
for 5.
Yep, 5 for 5.
She went 5 for 5, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't ever do that.
How crazy is that? All right. So before we get out of here, a couple birthdays that I wanted to mention. I am an 80s rock guy, so I love all that 80s hairband stuff. And today is Donnie Dokkens' birthday. He is 67 years old, and of course, Donnie Dokken. He played with the group Dokken. It was him and his brother, actually. Yeah. Dan Dierdorf is 71 years old today, former Monday Night Football announcer, and of course, offensive lineman for the St. Louis Cardinals. And if you watched Love Boat like I did, you know who Fred Grandy is, or maybe you don't. His character's name was Gopher. Yes. On the Love Boat. Gopher. He went on to serve 4 terms as U.S. House of Representatives from 1987 to 1995. He is 72 years old today. And did you know that Gary Busey's birthday is today? Gary Busey turned 76 years old today. That dude is the biggest wingnut I think I've ever seen. How does a guy go from such this really good actor
to shit
to just complete like when he speaks, you're like, my God, is he having a nervous breakdown?
Right. And you're like,
is he having a heart attack?
Do I need to call 911? I don't know.
Oh my God. So today is National Camera Day. If you didn't know that, you're welcome.
Freeze frame. Yeah.
Right? That opener was pretty good.
That opener was good.
Today is also National Waffle Iron Day. Do people actually really have waffle irons? Like, I've wanted one of them little tiny ones so I can make my own waffles in the morning. Are they that popular again?
Yeah, get one.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, you got to get one.
All right. So today's National Camera Day, National Waffle Iron Day.
Are you a waffle man or are you a pancake man?
Waffle.
Yeah, I'm waffle all day.
Actually, I will take French toast over both.
Me too.
But it's got to be my own French toast or a really good French toast.
All right.
Other than that, I'll rock a waffle. But man, pancakes just too heavy, man.
Yeah,
too much. Like you eat one and you're like, you know, you're ready to take a nap.
That's how it feels.
You know.
Yeah.
So all right, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks so much for hanging out with us on the Morning Boombox on 100 Mix FM. And before we get out of here, D, anything you want to say to the nice folks?
I just want to say, y'all, stay blessed, stay fresh. Just have a good day. Make it a good week. It's Monday.
I know, right? Make it a good week. Enjoy your day. Don't forget to stick around. And at about 30 minutes, we'll come back and do the Sports Guy Mike Show. So make sure you stick around for that to get all your sports fixed. And we'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel right here on the on the Morning Boombox. See how I almost messed that up?
I got you.
Right here on 100 Mix FM. I got Nelly Furtado coming up as well. And as I say around here all the time, don't sweat small stuff. Ryder, see ya.
See ya.
Young lady, the feeling that you're giving really driving me crazy. You don't have a player on the choke. I was at a loss for words first time that we spoke.
You're looking for a girl that'll treat you right. You're looking for in the daytime with the light.
You might be the type if I play my cards right. I'll find out by the end of the night.
You expect me to just let you hit it, but will you still respect me if you get it?
All I can do is try, give me one chance. What's the problem? I don't see the ring on your hand. I'll be the first to admit. I'm curious about you. You seem so innocent.
You wanna get in my world, get lost in it. Boy, I'm tired of running. Let's walk for a minute.
Promiscuous girl, whatever you are, I'm all alone, and it's you that I'm on.
Promiscuous boy, you already know that I'm all yours. What you waiting for?
Promiscuous girl, you teasing me. You know what I want, and I got what you need.
Promiscuous boy, let's get to the point. Let's wait on the road. You ready? Roses are red, some diamonds are blue. Chivalry is dead, but you're still kinda cute.
Hey, I can't keep my mind off you. Where you at? Do you mind if I come through?
I'm out of this world, come with me to my planet. Get you on my level, do you think that you could handle it?
They call me Thomas, last name Crown. Recognize game, I'ma lay mine down.
I'm a big girl, I can handle myself. But if I get lonely, I'ma need your help. Pay attention to me, I don't talk for my health.
I want you on my team.
So does everybody else.
Baby, we can keep it on the low. Let your guard down, ain't nobody gotta know. If you were the girl, I know a place we can go.
What kind of girl do you take me for?
Let's do it. Whatever you are, I'm all alone, and it's you that I'm on.
Promiscuous boy, you already know that I'm all yours. What you waiting for?
Promiscuous girl, you teasing me. You know what I want, and I got what you need.
Promiscuous boy, let's get to the point. Let's wait on the road. You ready?
Don't be mad, don't get me.
Don't get mad, don't be mean.
Hey, don't be mad, don't get me.
Don't get mad, don't be mean.
Wait. I don't mean no harm. I can see you with my t-shirt on.
I can see you with nothing on. Feeling on me before you bring that on.
Bring that home.
You know what I mean.
Girl, I'm a freak, you shouldn't say those things.
I'm only trying to get inside of your brain to see if you can work me the way you say.
It's okay, it's alright. I got something that you don't like.
Is it the truth or are you talking trash? You game MVP like Steve Nash.
Promiscuous girl, whatever you are, I'm all alone, and it's you that I'm on.
Promiscuous boy, I'm calling your name, but you're driving me crazy the way you make your way.
Promiscuous girl, you teasing me. You know what I want, and I got what you need.
Promiscuous boy, we're one and the same, so we got to get
You're listening to 100 Mix FM, the best mix of hit music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.